Remember what your fairy godmother said. And the three of you say, you must be home by midnight. The carriage will turn back into a pumpkin. Cinderella says, I understand. I'll leave by midnight. Thank you. Fairy godmother, enjoy, Cinderella. Anything is possible. Chloe's narrator line says, Cinderella was ready for her big moment. Meanwhile, the prince wasn't sure that this ball was such a great idea. Okay, and then these are the lines that happen during our little dance, which I will do in a second. Prince says, oh, mother, father, I am so tired. May I leave now? Queen says, oh, son, you've only just begun to dance with these young ladies. And look, there are many more lined up. Look. King says, yes, my boy, give it some time. You never know who you might meet. Waka waka. And we all gasp as she walks in, right? During those 3 lines is when we do our little dance, which I will play the music for right now, and you can dance along with me at home. Remember this part? All right, I'm gonna get up here, dance with me, okay? We bow and curtsy first. We step across, and swish. Right, left side. Cross and swish. Right, left. And we circle around our partner. The boy turns around, the girl turns around, and we look at Cinderella entering. Right? Remember that? Okay. That's what happens during those 3 lines. After Cinderella walks in and we go, guys, that made me out of breath. Hold on a second. Okay. So, Gideon says, psst, we're all frozen, right? Have you seen her before? Eli says, never. Who is she? Kendall says, her dress is beautiful. Jack says, where did she come from? Abby says, oh, I think she's looking at the prince. Chloe says, it's all so magical. And the prince says, hello, I've never seen you before. Would you care to dance? And Cinderella says, I would be delighted. Okay? Then we play the same music again, and you guys do the little dance while the stepsisters talk, right? So, you guys know what that is. So I won't play the music again. But the stepmother and stepsisters, well, I will play the music again. How about that? So this is what Cinderella and the prince are dancing to, while the stepmother and stepsisters say, oh, girls, go interrupt them. One of you must become his bride. Oh, but just look at her. He didn't even look in my direction. She's so pretty. Oh, mother, it's pointless. And then we do the stepsisters' lament song. Okay? Let's just sing it first, and then we'll do it with some choreography. Okay? So, stepsisters' lament. I would grab your lyric sheet for this, ladies, to remember what you do when you come in. Okay? Just to review. If you don't have to look at it, even better. I don't know. I can't see you here in my kitchen. But I know that you guys know the lyrics pretty well. Some of them are very close to each other, so you have to be sure you're singing the right lyric. Okay? Remember, boys, you are in the front row doing this dance with them, just slightly differently, right? So as we do the dancing in a minute, you guys review too, because you are also in this scene. All right, so for lyrics for the girls, hang with me, boys. The girls will sing. Sorry. Why would a fellow want a girl like her? A girl who's merely lovely. Why can't a fellow ever once prefer a girl who's merely me? Stepsister 1. She's a frothy little bubble with a flimsy kind of charm. 2, and with very little trouble, I could break her little arm. All girls. Oh, why would a fellow want a girl like her? So obviously unusual. Why could a fellow ever once prefer a girl who's usual girl like me? Face is exquisite, I suppose, but no more exquisite than a rose's. Her skin may be delicate and soft, but not any softer than a dose's. Oh, why would a fellow want a girl like her? A girl who's merely lovely. Why can't a fellow ever once prefer a girl who's merely me? What's the matter with the man? What's the matter with the man? What's the matter with the man? Okay, it's a quick little song, only about a minute long. So let's do the motions with it. I'm going to do the motions that the girls do. Boys, you know you do most of these exactly the same, except you don't point to yourself. You point up to the girls, right? So do this with me, boys and girls. Sing with me too. I can't do all the parts, so do it with me at home. I trust that you're with me, all right? Why would a fellow want a girl like her? A girl who's merely lovely. Why could a fellow ever once prefer a girl who's merely me? Swish spots, her frothy little bubble, with a flimsy kind of charm. Go back to where you came from. And with very little trouble, I could break her little arm. Oh, why? Right, left, right. Girl like her, so obviously unusual. Why could a fellow ever once prefer a usual girl like me? Now we pose. Her face is exquisite, I suppose, but no more exquisite than a rose's. Her skin may be delicate and soft, but not any softer than a dose's. Oh, why would a fellow want a girl like her? A girl who's merely lovely. Why could a fellow ever once prefer a girl who's merely me? Pose. What's the matter with the man? What's the matter with the man? What's the matter with the man? And we come in and hit our pose on those last 3. What's the matter with the man's? Right? So it's mostly just crossing your arms or hands on your hips. And when we stomp, I don't know if you can see my feet, but it's always right, left, right. Stomp your feet. Right, left, right. Okay? Awesome. I recorded the other class right before this, so Mama Julie's getting a little tired here. Okay, so we are on almost there, okay? Right after the stepsisters sing their song, we sing the 10 minutes ago song that we sang in class, okay? If you have this lyric sheet that says 10 minutes ago, I would take it out now. We only went over this one time, and I didn't give you any motion to this yet at all. So let's just practice it together for fun, okay? And the Prince has a section, Cinderella has a section, and we all have a section. It's a short section of this song, and let's practice it together, okay? Prince. 10 minutes ago I saw you. I looked up when you came through the door. My head started reeling. You gave me the feeling the room had no ceiling or floor. Cinderella. 10 minutes ago I met you, and we murmured our how do you do's. I wanted to ring out the bells and fling out my arms and to sing out the news. Everybody. He has found her, she's an angel, with the dust of the stars in her eyes. They are dancing, they are flying, and she's taking him back to the skies. And that's when the bells are going to come in and go ding, 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 midnight, okay? Easy peasy little song. If you didn't have all those words down, rewind this, that all section. He has found her, she's an angel, with the dust of the stars in her eyes. They are dancing, they are flying, and she's taking him back to the skies. Do that again until you can do it without looking. Okay? That's the only section you sing in that song. Then, we have not blocked the end of this, but let's do the lines together just for fun to get to the end of the play, okay? And we're praying that when we are together again, that we can at least get through the end of the play together. And if not, this is how your characters wrap up the story, okay? So, the bells ring. Cinderella says, follow along with me on your script. Still, oh, I'm sorry, I have to go. She runs away. Prince says, wait, stop, don't leave. I don't even know your name. And you left your shoe. Okay? The last scene. This is the one that we haven't gotten to, but it's so funny. So practice your characters as we say our lines together. Queen says, son, you must go find this girl. She is the one for you. Yes, my boy, in the morning, take the shoe and try it on the foot of every girl in the kingdom. What a brilliant idea! Then you will find out who she is once and for all. Oh, I'm so excited. Prince says, all right, mother and father, at dawn I will begin my search. Eli says, so the prince did just that. He went to the door of every home, and no one fit into the shoe. Jack says, they had no hope, until, however, they came to the very last house. All right, everyone, let's try this last house. I'm at my wit's end. Knock, knock, knock. Stepmother says, try my daughters. They fit. They most certainly fit. Girls, the prince is here. Come try on this shoe now. Abby says, and so the prince tried on the shoe on each of the stepsisters. Needless to say, it didn't fit on any of them. Kendall says, the prince was so tired and didn't know what to do next. Was the girl he met at the ball even real? This is where the stepsisters would all try on the shoe, but none of them would fit. Very funny. Prince says, are you certain there are no other young ladies here? Cinderella peeks around the corner. I'm here. And the stepsisters and the stepmother say over each other, oh, that's just Cinderella. She didn't go. Ignore her. Blah, blah, blah. Right? Cinderella says, it's my shoe. See? A perfect fit. I knew it was you. Cinderella, I have found you again. They hug and the stepsisters all cry in a big heap. Fairy godmother says, ah, my dear, see, I told you. Cinderella, oh, fairy godmother, thank you. Thank you for helping all my wishes to come true. Ah, it was nothing. After all, nothing is impossible. And then we would do part of impossible again at the end. Okay. Thank you for getting through the rehearsal portion of our virtual class. Part 2 will be another video here on the resource page where you can learn a different dance for fun, for creativity, to pretend like it's an audition dance that you had to learn and practice your skills. I'll explain more in that video, so click over to that for the rest of class today. Okay? Thanks, guys.